Hey, great Tuesday morning. It is a nice and cool uh evening in the evening. It's a nice and cool morning in the city of Brownsville. Nice and cool morning in the city of Brownsville. Nice and cancel. Nice cool morning in the city of Brownsville, man. Se vino el frío esta mañana. And good morning. Está frío morning. It is kind of a cool morning, man. But it's a kind of amazing morning that we don't experience too much here in the city of Brownsville. So it's actually a good thing. Hey, good morning, Kenina. God bless you. ¿Cómo amaneciste, mi amor? Let me tell you, Kenina can actually do some major damage in that kitchen. She does great food. Thank you so much, Kenina, for inviting me over for Thanksgiving. Good food. Good morning, Abraham. Good morning. Good morning. It's Joseph. Hola, buenos días. Good morning. It's just good morning. We're freezing. Yeah, we're not used to this type of weather. It's kind of a weird deal. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Why don't you be? Why won't you be? Why don't you be my neighbor? It is a beautiful day. Um, had a good show yesterday. We'll be on for a good 30, 45 minutes today, if that. 30 minutes for sure. Uh, a beautiful day. Good morning, cheese. It's a cold morning. Is it cold in San Antonio? I would not know. I think it's funny how uh, that's how rumors get started. Um, I think part of those rumors were spread by my good buddy Vito Cardenas for some reason. Vito started to say that I was moving to San Antonio. Guys, I am not moving to San Antonio, Texas. I am permanently stuck in Brownsville, Texas. This is my home. This is where I live. This is probably where I will pass away. Brownsville, Texas. No, thank you, Kenina. Morning. Enjoy your day. You too, Stan. Have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. It is 35 degrees in Austin, Texas. Yeah, Austin does fairly well with cold weather. Uh, I think part of it has to do, it depends like what part of Austin you live in, but there's very little protection in regards to the cold weather out there. It's just what it is. Um, Last night we did mention the different numbers out there. Hey, Vincent. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Vincent. Good morning. Good morning. Did mention in regards to the cold weather out there. It's just different, guys. It really is different. It's not a good thing. Good morning, Isidro. You belong here with us. I'm staying here with you also. Where's your co-host, brother? Good morning. Good morning, my man. Melida, good morning. Melida and I are in discussion in regards to future endeavors. Sir, pull out the caldo. Está frío. What? Am I in the will? Why, cheese? You know you're not. Erasmo, do you know the attendance numbers from yesterday? Did they warn the teachers being on campus? They did not, Angelica. Um, Again, I'm very, very proud that a lot of the parents out there decided not to send their students on to campuses. Again, for some campuses, and I don't want to mention them specifically, but for some campuses, and I'll give you example numbers. Some campuses that were expecting 300 students to come back yesterday only had 50 students come back yesterday. So in a sense, that's good. I think one of the things that parents are being a little bit more cautious in regards to sending the kids back because of the increase in numbers throughout the country, which is good. I'm glad that finally a lot of folks out there are starting to listen in regards to the warnings that are being put out there by the different agencies, but more importantly, the warnings that are being put out there by normal folk, just regular individuals out there that want to share what is going on. And guys, let me say, I think one of the things that I've shared regularly, guys, if we are basing our decision making process for ourselves and for our family based on the information that we are getting from local politicians, local elected officials, we're dumb, dumb as dirt. Because let me tell you, the numbers that are being provided by local elected officials, local politicians, are inaccurate and a disservice to our community. A disservice to our community in that no clear decisions can be made in regards to the safety, the well-being of the individuals that form part of our community. Let me give you an example. And again, I'm going to go to the same example I've used in the past couple of days. When you have Hidalgo County reporting 800 positives in one day, and then the cities in Hidalgo opting to take different safety precautions, safety measures because of the numbers, then you can feel okay. When you got Cameron County on the same day reporting 60 positives, you know something is not right. You know something is not right. Now, for a school, yesterday we had Hannah. Uh, Let us know that someone on staff had tested positive during the Thanksgiving holiday. For a school to go out there and say, "Oh, we've got a positive," what it usually means is we've got 30. And again, I'm just giving numbers. Buenos dias, buenos dias. And what happens, guys, is then very little is expected from these individuals from the top. So what happens is, I'll give you an example. Administration tells principals, "Don't let us know," and people go like, "What?" Yeah, we don't want to hear it. Deal with it any which way that you can, whichever way you feel is best for you. So principals send out, please see the two attachments that are attached. And all it is just googly gawk in regards to what the CDC guideline recommends or suggests what the next steps are. Guys, there's no way that only one person tested positive for coronavirus over Thanksgiving holiday in regards to BISD staff. It's impossible, man. It's just impossible. The numbers don't add up. And numbers, when they don't add up, means that something is wonky, something is inappropriate, something is just not factual. Trying to think of what other stuff we had we're going to talk about last night. I should have written it down. No te puedes ir hasta que acabemos con la maña de BISD. I'm not going anywhere, not even after we take care of the maña, the BISD. Oh, I remember. Good morning. It is kind of cool. 27 degrees at College Station, Texas. Ozzy, stay warm at College Station, Texas. Keep the students at home. Please stay safe. It's your choice. It is parents' choice. And parents need to choose what is in the best interest of their kids and their family. And again, just to clear this up again, guys, I think the students are going to be okay mostly. Most of the students are going to be okay. It's the staff members that are probably not. And it's the family members that are at home waiting for the children to come back that might not be okay. One of the things that we mentioned yesterday, guys, is for individuals that have been wronged by the district in any which way, parents, staff, file TEA complaints. My sources are saying that TEA is very, very close. If that is the case, it is the only thing that's going to keep our staff safe. Is if key TEA interjects. It's the only thing that's going to keep our pocketbooks safe. because there has been so much mismanagement of money, of funds. There have been raterio all over the place. It's just unheard of. What's Sylvia looking at sentencing? Uh, we actually took a couple of guesses in regards to how many years she's going to get. I think she should get 40. She should get 40. I think Sylvia is probably going to wind up serving maybe 4 to 6. Again, one of the things that a lot of people have to understand is that Sylvia was wanting to start to cooperate with the feds, and if that's the case, then maybe she's going to throw fish under the bus. Will she be throwing her buddy Drew under the bus? I hope so. I think the feds have enough on Drew and on Adela Garza by themselves, but do I want them to take action in regards to Drew and to these people? Of course we do. And again, I'm going to stay firm. Drew is next. In regards to the board members, there's a lot of staff at BISD that also are going to fall. But in regards to elected people, Drew Brown, easily, she's a piece of trash. And Adela Garza, no doubt. I told you. I warned you. Nobody listens to me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ankle monitor and months in Bryan, Texas. Uh, we'll see. I think at least 4 years. At least. El Glass Palace está corrupted. La pingüina no tiene frío. No, la pingüina, pues no, ¿cómo? Diga marrana asquerosa. Ella anda con ganas. So what did they do? They helped Sylvia pocket a lot of money. Actually, both of them were in cahoots with Sylvia Atkinson. The evidence was brought forth in regards to Adela Garza during the trial, Lupito. So they wanted to make these ghost corporations, these ghost companies, in order to continue to feed their necessity to jambarse la lana de nuestros students. Drew Brown is the right hand of Sylvia Atkinson. So the evidence against Drew hasn't been brought forth yet. Is there evidence against Drew? You better believe it. 100%. No doubt. And maybe Juan Mendez. Look, guys, I don't think that Trey. I'll say this again. I will stand by it. I don't think that Trey Mendez is corrupt. I will say that a lot of the times you associate with a lot of the individuals that are corrupt, which is something you shouldn't do. But again, it's not my call to make. These people hang around each other all they want. Again, it's like their own little world. I mean, they're politicos. Politicos hang out with politicos. It's kind of a crappy life to live when these people aren't real. But that's one of the things that I think that a lot of individuals don't grasp onto. They don't care about you guys. They don't care about the people that vote them in. They don't. They only care about finding ways to make themselves more money. It's the only thing that they care about. That's why it's very unfortunate that the majority of the individuals out there would vote for someone who they have absolutely no communication, no contact with at all. Can't relate in any which way, shape, or form. I honestly don't get it. But again, that's why things haven't changed here in Brownsville, guys. Look, guys, I mean, how much more corruption do we need to have here in this area for our people to finally wake up? I mean, we've already gone through the Conrado Cantus, we've gone through the Abel Limas, we've gone through Armando Villalobos, we've gone through Solis, we've gone through all these individuals, now Sylvia Atkinson, and people are still voting the same way. We had Tony Martinez for 2 terms as mayor of the city of Brownsville, folks. 2 terms. The guy era rata asquerosa. Rata asquerosa, man. I mean, the guy bought property downtown for his business, sold it to himself as mayor of the city of Brownsville. $5,000, man, for a lot here downtown. $5,000. Can you find a piece of property downtown for $5,000, folks? You can, if you're the mayor of the city of Brownsville. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. We had Tony Martinez for 2 terms. Why he got an extra term boggles my mind. I should have been voted in mayor when he ran for his second term. Or did I run for mayor with his first term? No, it was during his second term. I ran against Tony Martinez, Pat Omada, Captain Bob, William Garza, and Brenda, my friend Brenda, Brenda Hoyas. Guys, I came in third place in a 6-man race. But people voted for Tony Martinez overwhelmingly. Tony Martinez is garbage. Pero la raza decía, no, vamos a votar por Tony Martinez porque él ya es millonario. Él no tiene necesidad de robar. Ay, mi gente. Morning, Marcos, ediciones. No, Sylvia is not married to Charlie. They're brother and sisters. So now BISD has 2 board presidents? No. Little Eddie is the board president. Those are some words I thought I'd never say. Little Eddie is board president. Little Eddie walking around with an oxygen tank and the president of the BISD board. Can't make this stuff up, guys. I asked someone from my son's school. I'm not sure if my son should come back to school. They told me try for a few days. If I decide he doesn't feel comfortable, keep him home. It's your choice, Suzanne. My call is keep him home. It's my suggestion. Why do these politicians ask for your vote and when you want to talk to them, they throw you to the curb? Because son politicos. They're false. They're fake. They're not real. They're not real people like you and me. That's what happens. They're not real people like you and me. They're at this other level. Y lo que pasa es de que as soon as they get elected, se les va la cabeza. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about anyone in our community. They just care about making that buck, making the money, honey, making that honey money. That honey money. Honey money, honey money, honey money, honey money. Come on, PUB is stealing from us and Trey has done nothing because he's in cahoots. I will say that, yeah, in part, Trey Mendez is on the PUB board, so we should have a lot more transparency. We should have someone there that will let us know where we're at in regards to it. But we actually don't. So in that sense, I agree. I agree that there should be an ounce more of transparency in regards to what's going on at PUB. We do not. My other concern is there's again, and I'm not saying it's fact. There's a rumor that they're going to get rid of the attorney at TSC, Frank Perez. They're going to get rid of the attorney and hire the mayor to be TSC's attorney. Again, as a business point, I mean, yeah, Trey knows TSC. Trey should be, in contention to be a candidate for attorney for TSC. Does it look good? Mm, not too much. Doesn't look good at all. But again, is he qualified to be the attorney for TSC? I would say yes. He's done paid his dues. He's been out there. He knows the college. It'd be a great option. Does it look good? No. Now that's just a rumor. I cannot confirm that he's actually in contention or is interested in the position. But it does look like you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. But we'll see. Good morning, Mo. Oh, good morning, handsome. What is the difference between how the Lucios gained their wealth and Atkinson setting up consultant firms instead of using a parking lot? Now, there's no difference. Sylvia got caught. And Sylvia crossed the line in regards to the quid pro quo. Look, part of the issue is, I think the difference with the Lucios is that they tell you in that respects. Hey, here's a paper saying that I'm on this board, and we're going to vote something that benefits me. At least they tell you. O sea, there's a difference. I hate using the rape analogy, but I'm not going to use the rape analogy. Steak and lobster type of day brought to you by your tax money. Yeah, exactly. You're the one that pays for all those little extra corps that they have. You mean he bought votes? Who bought votes? I'm not sure. Maybe you want to tell me. He helped with the Casa de Nylon deal owned by Abraham Golonsky, who is father of Commissioner Nuruth Golonsky. Trey? Maybe. I honestly don't know if Trey had anything to do with the Golonsky trade. I know that Tony Martinez did. Tony Martinez paid $2.3 million for a piece of property that was valued at $500,000. They are going to call this town Brownsville City of the corrupt officials. Come one, come all. Yeah, no business is going to want to come to Brownsville. Guys, no business is going to want to come to Brownsville. Think of it, folks. You are the owner of a multi-million-dollar corporation. Would you want to set shop up in Brownsville if you knew that you had to keep the politicians happy by shoveling money under the table for them? No. And guys, think about it. Why are we the poorest community in the country? Think about it. Why are we the laughing stock in regards to other districts, other cities in the state of Texas? Why do corporations not want to come to Brownsville? Why are we so stagnant? Why is McAllen, Edinburgh, Farr, San Benito, Harlingen, why are they prospering? Why are we not? Nobody wants to come to Brownsville, folks. No major corporation is going to want to come to Brownsville when we have politicians that are nibbling at the bit to take money from these millionaires. If you read the transcripts, when Sylvia Atkinson was told that this guy had $50 to $60 million to invest, como que se le fueron los ojos, like dun, 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 like $, And that's just what we know in regards to Sylvia Atkinson, guys. Now, are there more Sylvia Atkinson in Brownsville? You better believe it. At the county level, at the city level, at TSC, and all of the BISD board now. That's all they think about. It's all about the money, man. What part of that have y'all not understood? It's all about the money. Ding, 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 dollar signs. So what happened with Sylvia Atkinson in regards to this undercover movie producer who aquel told her had 50 million. Thank you for bringing me lechita. It's a leche con arroz. My sister did that. She just dropped it off. Guys, that's why se le fueron los ojos. But it's the same with every other politician, man. Don't have people forgotten the recordings of Cesar de Leon? He exposed every single individual in Cameron County, guys. Well, not everyone, but most of them. A lot of them. And he said, yo quiero mi lechita. I want my mom. I want my part. I'm just surprised that Cesar didn't seek re-election. He would have won. Guys, think of it. If Sylvia would have sought re-election, guys, she would have won. Have you thought about that? If Sylvia would have run for office, guys, if Sylvia would have run for office, do you know that she would have gotten re-elected? No ando llorando, nomás que me alegrimó el ojo de repente. She would have gotten re-elected. And I'm not bitter. It's the facts. It's truth. She would have gotten re-elected. Good morning. Good morning, Hilda. Ay, mi gente, no bitch it up. I kept him home. Good job. Just remember him and Adela are family. Wow. It's very unfortunate. I would have never mentioned those words. Those were inappropriate words. Just remember him and Adela family. I know. I know. I heard that they want to build a monument to the Pinguina in front of the Glass Palace with vendor money. Well, they can sure as hell afford it. Vendor money. Lucio, simply called nepotism. But a lot of people complain. Nobody does anything about it. Well, I voted. It's not enough. Tony Martinez, yeah, 100%. 100%. What is the difference between PUB and solar power systems? Solar power systems is cheaper and not part of that monopoly system. If you want me as a guest, let me know. I'm available morning and evening every Monday and Tuesday. Love you. I'll take you up on it just to see your beautiful face. Trace Mendes restaurant downtown called Dodici's. It's all right. It's expensive. It's pricey. It caters to the richer people of Brownsville. And I look, it was okay. It's good food. I like their cheese plates. It's good food. And again, please support local business. My issue with Dodici is that for us normal folk to buy a pizza this big and pay $16 to $18, como que no cuadra. When you could get a pizza this big for $9. And let me say, guys, some of the best pizza in town is at Italian Express. I love that place. Italian Express at the mall. And I'm very surprised because you usually don't get great food at food courts. But Italian Express They got some good food. I love their lasagna. I love their meatballs. I love their cheese bread. Uh, their pizza. It's amazing. Italia Express. Good. Yes, Tony, my comment was posted was speaking about him. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's trying to catch up. Sorry, Baba. As Inotoma is working to be a multi-million corporation, the answer to your question, not only no, but hell to no, would I want a Brownsville location. Yeah, it's not feasible for people wanting to come down to Brownsville to set up a shop. It's not feasible, man. They'll screw you over. Gotcha. Simple. Our corrupted officials. That's why we are stagnant. Yeah, 100%. Again, guys, people don't want to come to Brownsville. They don't want to set up shop. They don't. Aside from the political aspect of it, we as a society don't want to prosper. I think the biggest problem is socially. Our culture is rotten. The politicians only help to amplify it. Well, again, maybe the politicians are just the sounding voice for our culture, but I don't think so. I honestly think, Echo, that a lot of us here, we want to see a brighter Brownsville. We want to see it prosper. We want, we want, as much as a lot of people come out and say, "Oh, Erasmus always just negative," guys, I want to be positive, man. I want to say, man, this is what's going great at Brownsville. I just don't see it. And look, I'm glad that the airport got a facelift. Lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. I'd be more excited to know that they're bringing in more flights, that there's the opportunity to continue growth at the airport. There isn't. Some people, uh, little Eddie's family members, his suegro was out there. Oh, Erasmo's talking bad about our airport. It's facts. The question is more business coming down to the city of Brownsville because we gave the airport a facelift? And I might be out there on the 11th, but is the city of Brownsville going to be better off financially now that we have a more beautiful airport? Have you ever thought of that? Because at the end of the day, guys, I don't care what the airport looks like that I'm flying from. I mean, do you say, voy a ir a California? A ver, ¿cuál tiene el mejor aeropuerto? Does anyone ever say that? Oh, let me see which one has the best flowers. No. If I'm going to California, I want to see, déjame ver qué puedo hacer mientras yo vaya a California. Does that make sense? I could go to Alcatraz. I could go to the Golden State Bridge. Do I care how good the airport looks? Honestly, I don't. Well, it's to let business people know that, okay, oh, it's beautiful. The first thing that they see about Brownsville is beautiful. I don't think business people ultimately decide if they want to come set up shop in Brownsville based on the airport. Does that make sense? People want to come to the city of Brownsville because they think that they're going to prosper. They're going to be able to grow. Not because of the damn airport. Am I making sense? I won't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Is Dr. Hussein involved with accident? Yes. Unfortunately for Dr. Hussein, I like Dr. Hussein. Unfortunately for Dr. Hussein, too close. La avaricia tiene el estómago muy grande y esto nunca llenan. No, son unos mendigos, Lily. Lucio is the godfather of Brownsville. 30 years of corruption on his watch. When will we write legislation to have oversight and caps on donations? Never, if we keep on electing them back into office, Lupito. Simple as that. I used to like going to Gio's. I think Gio's Villa started to go down a little bit. I used to like it too, pero como que de repente, I don't know what happened. And the Chinese gourmet is good too. It's all right. I love Italia Express. Oh yeah, their lasagna is amazing. Let me tell you, if you're going to want to get some good Italian food, Italia Express, no joke. BSG should not be the biggest employer in Brownsville. We really need innovation that pays. We don't have it, and we'll continue not to have it while we can. But it's so simple. We continue not to have it as long as we continue to elect rotten politicians. Did you hear the report that Trump has lots of money for litigation? Why does he use the money to pay for his wall and create it to tourism destination like the Great Wall of China? People go see. I agree 100% that Trump should just let it go and prepare for 2024, or Ivanka should prepare for 2024. But yeah, he needs to let it go. He does need to let it go. But again, nobody wants to let it go ultimately. Ask Minerva Peña. The roads leading in and out of the airport need a facelift, 100%. And see, that was actually when I was asked that question when I ran for mayor 6 years ago. I was asked that question. I said, guys, I would fix the roads because you always get the question, will you fix our streets? And everyone says, yes, yes. And they really don't. When I was asked, I said, will you fix the streets? I said, I'll fix the streets that are going to bring in more commerce to the city of Brownsville, more revenue. That's the right answer. These guys don't care. Have you been down Boca Chica? It's a mess. What the hell are they trying to do? Is it more bike lanes on Boca Chica? It's a mess. Really. I think I almost lost half of my car turning into Los Evanos. Los Evanos? That street that cuts between Boca Chica and Paredes. I think it's Los Evanos, right? Good morning, Adora. Good morning. People should realize we might need to get real about letting go of some of the historic classifications and allow the development, allow our city. Yeah, 100%. Tear it all down, we'll build it up again. Empire. Queen's right. Wall of China was built with slave labor. Pues we're probably almost there. If Brownsville wanted to prosper, they would add attractions to bring in more business. Hey, Cameron County should add more attractions, pero no todos quieren fregar, and they don't want to invest. They don't. You know that there was at one point back here by Alton Glory, they were planning to do like a water slide, like a water world type of amusement park. You know that was in the works, and wow, it would have benefited the city of Brownsville immensely. Stupid politicians. They all wanted a cut. And the water park said, screw that. Do you know that was going to happen? We were supposed to get a water park, like a Six Flags type of thing. In Brownsville, man. Allá para Alton Glory. We got nothing. Nothing. Oh, that would be negative again. Siente estúpida. Erasmo's being negative again. We were supposed to get a water park. All the politicians wanted their cut. The water park said, hasta la vista, baby. Gerrymandering, as it is now, has to stop. Does anyone dare to confront Lucio to redraw districts more fairly? I think that the districts are going to be worked on in the next year, in 2 years. And I say that because the senator supposedly is supposed to run for office again. That's when Eddie the Third is going to run for his seat, and the senator is going to retire. And Erasmo Castro might be running for state representative again. The representatives aren't going to create rules that limit their money-making schemes for themselves. Term limits for representatives. 100%. Term limits for all elected officials. Look, Minerva should not serve 16 years at the district. Boca Chica is a state road. Still a mess. And I'm going to dare say that the city of Brownsville has input in regards to even the state roads that are inside the city limits. They should have. But what they do is that they always give out the excuse, well, we can't do anything about it. I'm going to run for mayor, and my motto will be, I will not fix anything. People would like that. Hey, they vote for those crooked jerks, 100%. Think about it, people. Cameron County has the space for attractions, but all these corrupt politicians no se dejan avanzar porque nomás quieren fregar. It's true. What Pablo's saying is 100% true. Guys, we have so much potential. We have 3 bridges, 4 bridges, 5 bridges in Cameron County. Tons of bridges in Cameron County. I really don't know how many. I don't think we have 3 in Brownsville. We have beaches, man. We have a port. We have airports. We have everything local, everything that anyone could want in regards to resources, man. Everything. Yet we, the people, have nothing. We're still the poorest community in the country. And the only thing that prospers is the pocket of these corrupt politicians. Have you ever thought of that? They're the ones that make the money. Just to clarify again, in case people start calling Marisa, Erasmo said that he's upset with you. I'm not upset with Marisa. I love Marisa. I just want to clarify. I love Marisa. I hate the fact that they would listen to crap. I hate the fact that they would be out there listening to individuals who are part of the corrupt political machine. But that's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. It is what it is. Narcissism is rampant. I've seen the change in our culture. When did we get so many wannabe narcos and people who don't want to do anything? Thank God our students leave for college and don't come back. I agree. But, Gecko, the problem is those wannabe narcos. What else are they going to do? Think about it. We do have a lot of rascuaches here. A lot of rascuache tacuaches. Rascuaches, puro scrape. But think of it. What are we offering them? Because a veces decimos, es que he's a nickel dimer, anda vendiendo nickels y dimes. What else is there? And I'm not saying that that's the right career pathway, guys, but what else is there? Because sometimes we'll say, go get a job. People don't have jobs. Can't get jobs. We don't have jobs to distribute in the city of Brownsville. We don't. We have, and this is what bothers me, folks. We have the resources. We have the resources to provide that economic development. Look at the port. The port of Brownsville, guys, should be a moneymaker. Should be business suffice for our local people to put food on their table. It is not. It only gives job to a few. 2 years ago, they were starting to say that, the port's going to need 6,000 employees. 6,000 employees that you're going to pay them $9 an hour? Where's that steel mill that was supposed to come? Titan Tires. All these promises made, promises not kept. But hey, the voters know how to pick them, huh? So who is benefiting from SpaceX? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is benefiting from SpaceX. I mean, we gave him every single incentive in the world. Tax dollars, state money. Elon Musk is making a buck. I think he became the second richest person in the world now, behind Bezos. I'm not sure. Like Mexico, Mexico is literally all the resources to make them the world power, but who's prosperous? Exactamente, Stacy. That's exactly the comparison to make. We're in New Mexico here. Most people believe that the southmost part of Texas is Harlingen. People just need to read various articles published by national chains that allude to this false truth. Yeah, no nos toman ni en cuenta. Humillaron a Marisa Leal, la pingüina se burló de ella en su cara. Uh, we all knew, supimos, Dani, que iba a suceder. Más que las personas no toman consejo, y cuando toman consejo lo toman de las personas equivocadas. Even if you have the credentials, you can't get a job because of the compadre system, brother. That's exactly right. Pablo is 100% correct. Steel mill is coming back because election time is coming. Yeah. Jobs here, low paying jobs, 20 years. Plano used to bus kids from Oak Cliff area to work at the fast food places, $10 an hour. Crazy. Tesla stock owners are gaining with, yes, 100%. Guys, have a great morning. Have a great day. My 45 minutes are over. We'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. tonight, guys. We'll be posting throughout the day. Guys, stay safe. Social distance from each other. Be good to one another. Please continue to be good to me. God bless.